Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today we're gonna check the new update, and before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe. Also, comment on what you think about the update. In my opinion, it's pretty nice, pretty bulky. And we start with a new login screen, so that's nice. Let's see, for spring. So there's a bunch of things that we have to check. But let's start with the basic, the login bonus. We have a special login campaign as usual. It comes with a couple affinity items, which believe me, they're gonna be very good. The UR ones, save them for campaigns. Like every day, just use your SR or common affinity items, and these ones use them when there's a campaign to increase the amount of points that I hope that we receive soon enough. We have a couple gacha coins, tickets, but most importantly we have this. We have a pack with a bunch of useless items and some useful items. Let's hope that we get lucky on this. There's gonna be a ton of campaigns that give you these kind of items, so gather them, and when the campaigns end, when there are no more boxes of this, you just exchange them. That's my recommendation. And we have a bunch of things on the paid department. But before that, let's start with the campaigns. We're gonna have reduced AP cost in main quest, which isn't that big of a deal, but remember that we have a new chapter, so that's why. We also have AP multiplier for event, so you can do more runs. I suggest that you wait if you want to farm until the weekend. So maybe there's gonna be a half AP campaign for the event. Maybe extra EXP gain in events, so that's good. That's good. We continue with the trend of helping out new players with this extra EXP gain campaign. And last week was extra EXP on dailies. Now it's on events. So if you started last week the game, you should already be able to tackle events if you did well. We have a bunch of missions, and as you can see, most of these are for getting for beating the story. So I'm gonna redeem them. All of this stuff. Pretty nice, right? So you just have to beat once each stage in easy, normal, and hard of the new chapter, and you're gonna get all these. Then, if you beat 10 event stages, you're gonna get this box with items, which is not that impressive. 20 gives you 3 shards, that's good. 30 give you 5 blank emblems, and 50 give you more candy, affinity items. That's nice. Okay, now we have these. As you can see, we're gonna get a bunch of extra missions each day. Yes, and you just redeem them once you complete them, and that's gonna be great, especially because they give us gacha coins. That's nice, really nice. I do need the gacha coins, and at the end of the of this, you're gonna get 1 ticket to get one of these skins. I see. I'm missing her, so I'm gonna get her with this ticket. Everyone else I have. So yeah, look at all of these coins. Thank you, Gremory, for giving us 3 coins of each category. That's nice. Let's see. What else do we have? We still have the Lina campaign. We have this other campaign for leveling up characters, and we have the Oboros campaign. So yeah, for Oboro, I'm gonna redeem all of this. I'm just missing the one of playing with Oboro, so we're gonna get gems, operational plans, money, some other items, coins. Well, not coins, but emblems, friend emblems. Only friend emblems. Oh, okay, crystal. One crystal. That's nice. And that's it. Yeah. So we already finished with these 3 campaigns. We also have the Golden Pass. I already beat it all. It has Racing Queen Emily. Oops. Well, and she has the glasses. She looks nice. So yeah, if you want to get her, that's there. I get this thing because of the items they provide, not exactly because of the skin. But the skin is also nice, I won't deny. Let's see. We don't have anything special here on the missions. We do have a code on X if you want to get that. You go here to coupon and then you put the code that is on X. Look at the official website, please. I'm gonna see if I can add it to the description later. Probably I will. Let's see. We don't have anything new here. Event. We have a new event. And this event is the standard. It comes with Ashigaya Yasuna. I'm gonna call her Yasuna only. So I said this is standard because it comes with a crystal at the end. That's nice. And what does she do? She's going to increase gold gain by 20% when maxed out, and gives a 10% chance to obtain a bonus item upon completing a quest. I haven't tested this, but I assume that it's the same as Mercy. So let's see. For those who do not know, when you beat a quest, there are different drops. There are the normal drops, there are the Mercy drops, which have a heart icon, and there are the... Here are my mercies. She gives 40, so if it's additive, it's gonna be 60% a chance to get a bonus drop. That's really nice. So as I was saying, Mercy is going to give you the bonus drops with a heart. You know that these are hers because of the heart. And the characters here are going to give you a bonus drop with some kind of star emblem. I don't know, something golden. I don't even know what it is, but it is the gold icon. This also got updated, but for that we're gonna go to characters. So let me explain, guys. Affinity got updated, and now we have 10 more levels. That's amazing. Another important thing is that we can now give 10 gifts per character each day. So that's really, really good. Unfortunately, I am not quite satisfied with the gifts that are given by Gremory, because it's gonna take a big amount, a really big amount of points to get here, and this is only 50%. Gremory, come on, it should have been 100. And this is 2, just like the ones here. I think it should have been 4, but on the other hand, I mean, you get this on VR permanently, constantly, so it isn't that bad that it doesn't give us 4, so it's okay. And this I don't like. I mean, it's 3, it's okay that they give us this, but I think, like, if we are passing over affinity level 10, they should have given us the 50 here and 101 here. So yeah, limited gacha coins are nice, pretty nice. This is okay, but we need ways to farm this Gremory. We need, and these are random. I guess they should have given ticket instead here in affinity. Maybe here the ticket instead of the enchantment booster. But we need to farm these Magatama attribute change coins that are random. These are not the tickets. We need ways to farm this. Please, Grammary, do so. Another thing that you're going to notice is that now you get effects from level 5. That's super cool. And it's going to be very useful for newer players. And each 5 levels you're going to get another benefit. The thing is, some characters, usually most characters, give different benefits. For example, Maika is not only going to give EXP now, but also she's going to give item drop, and also she's going to give I think this is VR coin drop increase. I gotta check. So here, actually, if we go here, and here, we have the affinity effect, guys. So we have max AP. That is, I mean, depends on which state of the game you are. If you already have all the characters, it is not necessary for you to have this effect always equipped. If you play at least twice a day, because your maximum amount of AP probably doesn't require you to have this equipped. I don't equip it anymore. I just play twice a day and I never feel my AP. Increase item drop rate. This you should always have equipped, or at least when you're farming. Increase all character EXP gain. It's useful if you're starting the game, but other than that, I do not recommend that you equip this ever. Increase max BP. Another thing that we actually don't need yet. Perhaps with the addition of new content, we might need more BP. But considering the rate at which the BP restores, you don't need it. Just by upgrading the facilities, it's gonna be enough. Increase arena coin gains. Oh, that's useful. That's useful. Believe me, it's useful. You need those arena coins to get those weapons. Increase basic VR point gain. So it is only going to increase the basic VR point gain, not like improve the drop rate. So, okay. I mean, it's gonna be especially good for people who are starting, but the problem is that the amount of affinity that you have to get is gonna take a lot before you can start getting the benefit. This is the basic reward. I think that's what it means. I mean, I'm gonna do a thorough guide of that mechanic, but it's gonna take a while for me to do that. I mean, I could give you my thoughts about it, but it wouldn't be accurate because I haven't tested them. And to test them, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of gifts on everyone. So that's gonna take some time. Now, we have the Oboro packs. I already got this one that gives Demonite. It also comes with the super cool skin. If you want that, that's super amazing. This skin is very nice, and it has red eyes. It comes with the weapon. The weapon, be careful, guys. It says when applying a debuff to enemies, immediately restore 2% of lost HP. It's a means of HP recovery, but you want to play Oboro as a debuffer. In fact, the renewal did some changes on Oboro, some of which I do not like, because she now plays as a dedicated debuffer instead of being able to be a damage dealer. But it isn't bad, it's just different, and I prefer some parts of the previous Oboro. So, well, in any case, we also have Demonite, we have AP and BP. If you buy this, I suggest that you do it when we have a discount. Wait for it just a little bit so that you can take advantage of that AP. We have some operational plans, those are useful. And we have this one that gives you a voucher for a skin, gems if not. It has Oboro, it has the same skin. If you already have the skin, it's going to give you 500 gems. I already had the skin, so the other one gave me 500 gems. So it is good if you don't have Oboro, you're starting and you want that advantage. Another thing that you should take into consideration is that this got renewed. A shame that the free packs didn't get updated, but okay, little by little we do changes in this game, or Gremory does. So now this pack is worth $5 and it's going to give you 10 gacha coins, 1 rotation gacha coin, and a little bit of gold. I mean, it is a weekly pack. If you want to get it, it's fine, but I recommend you don't. If you want something, if you want to spend weekly, I suggest you take this one. This one is insane value for what it is. It's just $8.99, almost $10, but it's going to give you limited gacha coins. And the limited gacha coins are very useful. And it also gives you 2 UR tickets, 2 guaranteed URs, and limited gacha coins which you're going to be using on the gacha coin on the gacha to build up pity unlimited gachas. That's super great. This I do recommend you buy. This one not so much, and this one I do not recommend. Also, it's 15. It's gonna give you fiber, nano metal, colorless, orb kit, shark kits, and also a ticket that you can exchange for a skin or gems. But these skins are all open 2021 9 release costumes, so it is not the best pack. If you want to get the friendship outfits, then it's okay, but I suggest you skip this one. Then we have monthlies, and as you can see, I purchased one just as a gesture for Gremory. I especially if they keep pushing too much limited content, I won't be able to buy this. I might every now and then, if we get like a month of pure repeats that I already have. I hope they do that more often. We need breathing space, Gremory, breathing space. So, first the Awakening Pack. The Awakening Pack used to be pretty bad considering the updates that we received with the crystals and BR. And now this is $20 and it's going to give you 4 crystals. Still, it's like little, in my opinion, like too little in regards of crystals. But it gives you some other things that are kind of valuable. BR points, especially good for beginners. Gems, 500 gems, okay. An EXP bonus of 7 days. A potion, a couple emblems, orb shards. Okay, so it's kind of nice. It is not the best. I also don't suggest you get this one, but it is okay. These two are $24. And what do they give you and why do I approve? They used to give 1,000 gems, but now they give 300 gems. But now you get a UR ticket. That's very valuable because you're guaranteeing a UR supporter instead of just hoping to get something on the gacha. Instead of getting 2 rolls on the gacha of limited content, you're gonna get 1 permanent UR supporter. That's pretty good in my opinion. If you did it to build up your safety net or the pity, I mean, or the desire, well, you're gonna think that this is less valuable. But the price was reduced, just so that you know. And you get orb kits, 25 orb kits, and 100 ritual bells. That's pretty good. These other materials are whatever. And obviously, if we go to the other pack, it's going to be exactly the same, but for weapons. Instead of orbs, we have elements. Instead of nano machine, we have demonite. And if we have a UR gacha ticket, but this one is for weapon. I do not recommend this only because we have the renewal packs, which give you more value in the form of a skin, a weapon, the weapon, and Demonite. So yes, that's another thing. Let's see. We have Oboro monthly. Yeah, the gachas. First, we have this limited gacha. I already rolled on this one, and it's Lapis. We're gonna analyze what Lapis can do in her own video, but we're gonna read it. It says, when performing a basic melee attack, has a 10% chance to increase the damage dealt from attack by 80%. That becomes 160% at max's level, and increases the speed of demon type characters by 7%. That becomes 14% at max level. In my opinion, Gremory just missed the mark by a little. I know that they don't want to give that much speed, I know, but I think that 10% going to 20% would have been okay. I don't think it's that busted to get a 20% speed increase on most characters, especially on most demon characters. So it is rough if you only have one copy, but it is okay if you have them all. Then it has an extra passive. Reduces damage taken from all enemies by 12%. That becomes 24% for ally demon type characters. That's pretty good. A reason why you want to use it on the main. I still need to ask Gremory if these ally characters work in the character who is equipped with the supporter or not. I'll send a mail to Gremory about that. When a flag is active, when a flag is planted on an enemy, deals damage to surrounding enemies and teleports to that location. When a flag is planted, I think it means a flag is planted on a nearby enemy and deals damage. Or not maybe nearby, on an enemy, a random enemy. I don't like how this active is worded. But as you saw, I already rolled on this. I got 2 copies plus the one here. And I plan on getting the desired one. But I'm going to wait for blue. For blue rotation gacha. Because I need Heavico blue. So yeah. That's another thing. The gachas. Oboro. I almost forgot. Here is the gacha for Oboro. Obviously, if you get pity, you're gonna get a ticket for any weapon that you want that is permanent on the gacha, including Oboro's new skull face. Do I recommend that you get skull face? Not yet. I mean, there's a couple things that you need to know regarding Skullface. Skullface gives HP recovery, yes. It gives penetration, that's fine. And it gives a damage increase on mind-controlled enemies. So they change Oboro so that now she inflicts a new debuff called Mind Control, which is a kind of slow. Well, not slow. It literally freezes the enemy, but it is not slow, which probably means that we can use this on VR on machines. That's amazing. That's super great. I'm gonna test it actually, but all in due time. So if you want to roll for this, it is actually a pretty good weapon, but restrictive. You have to play with skills that inflict mind control. I think Oboro has like 4 skills that inflict mind control. And she can inflict it on all colors. That's great. But if you don't play with mind control, then this is not going to help you out. It's not going to increase your damage. The other weapon for Oboro, here, Oboro. I don't have it equipped, so it should be around here. This one gives you the damage increase on skills, and it's 2% more than Skullface. but it doesn't have the added benefit of restoring HP or having penetration. So I think that both these Moondragon, I'm gonna call him Moondragon, and Skullface are the strongest weapons that Oboro has. Um, as well as the SR. If you have the SR, that's pretty useful. So if you want to roll for Oboro's weapon, it's acceptable. I won't deny it. Just be aware that the HP recovery is when you apply a debuff, not on damage on a debuff enemy. We have the repeat of Queen Rays if you want that, and we're gonna receive more Queen Rays and we're gonna receive more Spring Herald skins. Be prepared for that. Let's see. The event, the Golden Pass, campaigns, affinity. Do we have like anything else in particular? I think not. I think we have checked it all. Let's see. Talking about supporters. Here they are added. They added this one. Spoiler alert. We have the spoiler alert. I mean it. We have the new chapter, and in section 5, I didn't read the story, but I assume because of what I saw that there's gonna be a mind control theme in this part, and that fits pretty well with Oboro's renewal. So I think that Gremory did that pretty well. I mean, the timing was just right for the chapter to release along with Oboro's. So yeah, again, spoilers. Here we have some enemies, new machine type enemies. They look amazing, and the animation for the destruction is pretty nice of these ones. We have Machine Spider, this woman thing, and this one. This guy with a Gatling on his hand. Okay, so that's another thing. What else? There is like just one more thing to check actually, and that's gonna be very quickly answering if Oboro. I'm gonna do it like in a low. No, I want more. So 21, so that I have at least 2. I'm gonna put this to put the Magatamas. Let's see. Defensive, excellent. And I'm going to... No, I don't want to remove these ones. Felicia. I want to go defensive. HP. Defense. So, I'm gonna go full defenses. This one. Anti-demon. No, demon defenses. And... this is on Murasaki. Like, do I have anything that I can use that... yes, I can use... Oh, this is on Murasaki. And this is on Oboro. God. I'll use... No. I'll use this. Right, I can use Ingrid. I forgot. So yeah, what are we checking here? Obviously this is the HP build, the HP recovery build. Murasaki has whatever, but the important thing is that I don't want them to deal that much damage. In fact, I'm gonna take this away, and I'm going to give her, when using machine, I'm gonna give her, my god, this. Yeah, I want defense. So, what really matters here is that I'm going to be using Oboro. Oh, excellent! Since it's machine, I have those. Oboro, 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 Oboro. Where is Oboro? Ah, here she is. So let me explain. Oboro is going to be doing control over the enemy, supposedly. We're gonna test if that really works. And I'm gonna be using this because I'm going to inflict a debuff on the enemy with this Magatamas, which is going to proc the HP recovery. And that's great. So, another important thing. Oboro already received her her leader skill, but there's something fishy about this. Reduces the duration of stun, groggy, and slow debuffs by 50%. It's not that specific. It doesn't say like Spinel that it affects other characters, nor does it say that it's only for Oboro. This is nice. I like seeing variety, but I gotta say, it is not the best effect ever. It works on Oboro because she's squishy and she doesn't want to get stunned and she wants to interrupt everyone else. So it's okay that this effect is on Oboro, in my opinion. It fits her gameplay. So, that's one thing. Obviously, Oboro, as I mentioned, got renewed. We're gonna analyze that in another video. But the important thing is that, as you can see, it has mind control here, mind control here, mind control here, and mind control here. Yeah, 4 skills have mind control. That's great, great, great. And I'm gonna be using blue. For this, I'm going to use Kirara to gain a little bit of damage. This is to get defense and to have someone on green on the main. This is to get attack speed because the idea about having Oboro do mind control with all of her skills, all of these skills inflict mind control, is that you have to attack with your basics. That's gonna be it. So, very quickly, let's answer the question. Those machines are still immune to mind control? Probably not. They are probably going to be afflicted by it. Yes! They can be stopped now. Yes, I love it. Look at it. You cannot see that I get HP recovery with Oboro now. Let's see. I cannot see the commands. Uh-oh. There. Nice. Because I have Felicia, so obviously I'm gonna get HP recovery. But this is amazing, guys. Finally, Oboro has a very strong niche on VR. God, this is gonna be amazing. Oboro is gonna just became a super strong, yes, a super strong character for VR. Nice. So I've been lucky lately with this, and just on 21, nice. So yeah, if you want to use Oboro on VR, now she's very available. She's gonna become super strong, especially with partners which have Witch Su. You don't want to use Witch Su on Oboro on this build if she is going to be your main control over the enemy, your main source of control over the enemy, because you want that green, you want to do that mixed build to have 3 ways to inflict mind control on the enemy. Okay, guys? So yeah, we'll analyze what she can do later. I still need to test a lot of things. I still need to check all the changes. For example, this got super armor, knockback. I don't know. I gotta check the update. The most notable thing is mind control and this skill. Now she doesn't dance like she used to. BD mentioned that, and since I never used this skill, I didn't notice, but I saw previous footage, and he's right. This doesn't have the dance anymore, which is a shame. Um, Good thing about Oboro, she didn't get censored here. Only on iOS she's censored, so that's fine. That's fine. Um, she looks pretty good. If you like the model, that's a thing. The like, where can I check the models? Ah, here. Can I? Nah. Well, whatever. I just wanted to check her eyes, because look at her eyes. They are pretty nice. I do like the new model. She got better on the on her behind. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I really like what they did to Oboro, except for one thing. I'm just gonna address that right now before we finish. Vicious Slasher. Vicious Slasher became an enabler rather than a damaging skill. The effects, I think they are the same, except for two things: the kind of attack that it is, the animation, and the pulling effect on the first part. She used to do these super cool and super useful slashes in front of her. So even though they would spread, they would be able to attack the enemy in front of her, even though they went to the sides. But now she uses these horrible kunais. But there's a reason for that, because she's going to pull the enemies, and even if they have super armor. And why do you want that? To use Hypnosis Seal immediately. So you pull the enemies are going to attack you now that they are in front of you, and you just evade and you use Hypnosis Seal. So it's an enabler, but God, I wish they had reworked another skill. Like the red one, perhaps. The red one is like, it can be abused now, thanks to the amount of mind control that we have. Or this one. I would have preferred that they rework this, because this is always useless. A launching skill, for the most part, there's a few exceptions, but for the most part, is always useless. So, uh, Gremory, I mean, it's like hit and miss, but both at the same time. They did something pretty well, and yet they did something bad. Like, I have mixed feelings about the renewal. So, well, that's gonna be it for today, guys, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!